Rusty over here. Old Rusty. There's a cat. It was just in that van when Diamond was out. So Pierce was trying to spot it. But got the. Now that's gonna be crazy. He's already strong. Ooh, and him getting that extra workout nowadays from dragging Diamond around, and she'll just lay down. I think I got her a couple times. She'll just lay down on the ground when she gets tired. She'll just lay down on the ground, and he'll just be dragging her around the living room. He'll just be dragging her around like a little rag doll, and she'll jump up. So it's fun to watch them. I'm so thankful to have them. And in fact, I can't work, even though it makes me more depressed that I'm not working, and I got 2 responsibilities that I took in from people abusing them and going to jail, and just their situations. It wasn't taking care of their dogs, and so now I'm taking care of them, and I'm not able to give the full responsibility with my legs still broken. I mean, I'm walking now, but it's been almost 10 months, and the only one really worried about is Beers. But for the past 2 months, we've had Diamond. But it makes me more upset that I'm not able to really give them more of the attention I want to, and our financial situations, not able to give them what I want, and I want to start making them more healthy meal preps. Come. Cheers. Pull him back more. He's pulling me way too much right now. I like it's killing me. Got wrapped that sucker. Pull him to my heel. That's why I put this knot in that rope. Come, heel. But, and hopefully, when people think this plain talking about what's going on in life, and the casual conversation about bad positions in life, hopefully people that do YouTube and don't do YouTube, and they realize that sometimes you just got people has to know more that it's freaking all kinds of freaking bad situations in life, and there's got to be a way to get out of it, and people are doing it, and more people are talking about how to do it. So hopefully more people spread more information about life. And I was sitting there, my wife got off work 11 o'clock last night, and she had to be back at work at 5 o'clock. We probably went to bed about 1:15, and so we laid there in bed and talked for a bit, and had our discussions, and excuse me, watching our phones and stuff. And she watches all of her TV shows on her phone and stuff. But, and I sat there and when I was trying to go to sleep, trying to rest my leg from throbbing and killing me like it all the time is. But, and I was trying to get stuff off my mind I've been thinking about. Like, I've been needing to go find the way possible to get, well, I just heard Diamond take off running through the house. But, hopefully she ain't doing nothing bad. But, simple fact that I need to move out of this drug freaking bad neighborhood. Not bad, but bad enough I don't want to be having my kids and my family here. I need something stable and better. Come. But so, I need to go to the bank, and I went there, never really I got the bank account set up. They didn't have the person there to really give me the information they said on, like, bettering my credit. You know, I don't know how to do that. I want to get a vehicle so I can pay for it and have monthly payments. I'm a little stretched to pay for that right now, but it's part of the plan here by the time I go back to work or by income tax, so hopefully that'll get taken care of. Get her the minivan she needs, take the old bucket off the road, and have it for a backup vehicle, sell it, or have my hopefully more actual plan is to have it as a mud toy for the weekends for the family. Go out trail riding, go out to the woods, go out fishing, go to the beach. I love my Durango 318, and but she needs it better daily and going to work and stuff. But so, I'm gonna try to do that to better my credit and better my finances. Come. But then I also hurt your credit at the same time. But I want to try to get, the biggest thing I know is I need a secured credit card where you put your money on it and it builds the statute. You can use that money if you use it wisely. Sorry for that. Walking through the fog. I'm sorry. Try to build that way up like that and use the money wisely to buy small things and get gas and stuff. But I want to go up to the bank and ask for more qualified information, either get how much work I need to do to get a house loan, or to better my situation now, pay a little extra now, hopefully be able to get a loan under our name. I mean, she got hers 4K loan from work, and that's how we got the $1,000 to move in here. She got $1,400 from her 401k, but I'm thinking like a couple $1,000. I gotta fix my license, and we gotta moving expense and all that, much to get a place and what, and a little extra to build up the credit, use a little bit of the money, save the rest of the money, don't go crazy, spend it wisely, but just pretty much put it back in the bank to pay the loan off. I want to start paying the loan and just make my monthly payments off. Oh, my ankle. But It's a way of life, and it's what we gotta do as a society. We gotta be able to get loans and qualify for loans, and it's crazy. I've been trying for months. They said my wife is approved with a qualified cosigner, and nobody I know, they were saying nobody I know is qualified. So it's like I half of it. It's like somebody that's 3 feet away from you reaching 2 feet out to give you a hand, and just staying that 1 extra foot away from you, and just dangling that help in front of you. So there's gotta be a way to get something done. So I'm gonna go shave probably tomorrow. Pierce, come. Come. I don't know who that is coming up the road. Some headlights coming in the entrance. Really creepy. But that's a bad entrance. That entrance tears up my socks. I already need new socks. But I'm going inside and this boring chat log. I washed that toy up today for my daughter. Bring it in since it's pretty much dry now. My daughter can play on it and quit getting more dirty. So I gotta put coolers back in my truck. My wife got that one from work. So continuous boring conversation. I know I got 10 million people. Well, let's be a more average YouTuber. I got 15,000 people waiting to get my next video. No. But I just hope to be able to, motivate those who are already motivating those who need more. Not me motivating anybody, because, yeah, I'm just so crippled. But I know how to work on vehicles pretty decently, and I got business ideas that I know can work, and ways to help people, because I try to not charge anybody stuff. Like, I ain't charge my brother or nothing. I work on tons of vehicles, and I pay me $20, $30. It's small stuff I do most of the time, but during the bigger stuff that takes more time and stuff, I charge more a little bit, but I don't try to charge anybody over a decent human. I don't charge no shop rates, man. That shit's crazy. 60 to $100 an hour. Shit, pay me like $10 an hour. And just pay me a decent little wage so I can pay some bills in my life. I don't need to pay everything one day, 1 week. Just make sure the stuff's paid at the end of the month. It kills me. Like, that's the biggest thing that's making me depressed since broken my leg. We've had to move, and like, we're being in the process possibly right now, because it took a while for her mom's check to come from my mom's address to this address. They had to reissue another check because my mom was writing return to sender on everything, and we got a couple pieces of mail with the return to sender forwarded to our new address, and we caught it in the mailbox before the mail lady came back to pick it up when it got put to return to sender. So a little shady, but that's been my whole life, and that's the motivation that other people are trying to put on, and I want to help in any way possible. Not everything has to be shady all the time. There's ways to change that, and ways to, we as humans, to start treating each other and start benefit from what each other knows. But I'll take the old knucklehead inside and get to bed. It's almost, I hate my update on my phone. Gave me a new update, made me, now it looks like an iPhone. It's only 12:36, so it's still early. But I'll end this 16-minute video and say, see you in a minute. Stay positive. Happiness is motivation, and this is something to be happy for. Having a knucklehead. But alright, come on. Go inside. Good boy. Bye. Gotta find a decent spot in the light. Sun blaring. Not too bad hot though. It's only like 80. So I'm walking. Old Diamond. Smell like she was farting. Sharting on herself. So I had to rush outside so she could go to the bathroom. But yeah, just watching Goon Squad's new video, and my video wouldn't upload no more, and it told me bad connection, so thought I'd turn it off for a minute. And I actually want to speak something to existence, and be a good spot to throw in some pictures if I don't be rushing and forget and drain the pool. But I was talking to my friend Butch last night, and I just remember there's a property on this outside of town on Blanton Road. I get sniffles. But there's a property, used to be a scrapyard back in the 80s and 90s. Then the father passed away, and people just let the scrapyard go to wasteland and rotting. But I'm gonna be throwing up some pictures, and I actually did a picture where I drew some lines in the aerial map where I think it was green in the top corner is going to be my scrapyard. I mean my mechanic shop. The black in the corner is going to be my my parts car section. And I think I did a pink area around the trees where have like a tree fort, a multiple tree fort area, like sheds or what, for the kids to go in and play and have a play area. And it's really close to the house that's right there on the property. And come here. And then there's and I did another little section for, I think it was blue, for make a dirt bike track section for the kids to get go-karts, four-wheelers, and whatnot, and be able to take the kids out there and let them have some fun. mother-in-law changed the setup I had. She went and bought some string from Dollar General, and she put a hell of a line. But yeah, hopefully we get a dryer soon and not have to do that. Make washing and drying clothes a little bit more easier. But not very easy to walk the dogs, if I must say. But and another thing I want to point out, that there is a couple other places. Okay. She hunting something. She was doing that mango on the fence line when I first started. I was going to get her, but she stopped by the time I started the video. But there is a couple more houses on that property, and it would have to take enough time to invest in the property and invest in my business, and hopefully be able to acquire the other properties that are on the property. There's really one main one that I would have to acquire, and it's right by the lake. And the picture is a beautiful lake where I can take kids fishing, maybe put a little john boat out there, maybe a little small jet ski boat. Not really a jet ski boat, probably more like a small shallow mallow. I don't know how deep this lake is, but it's a perfect dream setup. It accomplished all my goals, my goal for the business, my goal for the kids, my goal for being able to have my business and be able to keep it around where I can keep my kids safe and happy and playing, so they can play in the play area side and I could be at the shop, and it's right close to each other. So it's my new goals place. I have a couple of different goal places, but this is the most accessories, most of the big things that will make it awesome, especially that fishing, that lake. Have like a little resort area, and there's the house I want to acquire. It's right on the edge of the lake, on the back side of the property. So I think that'll be incredible to, if I can buy the house, invest in the property, invest in the business. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Oh, excuse me. But invest in the property and everything enough that I could buy that other house. That's what that little girl just did. Oh, I had to sneeze again. But see where she went? Buried in a little hole. But yeah, to be able to have like a little weekend cabin, or like I could put one of my family members that need a place there, and to really be able to utilize it incredibly. Say one of my families. Ooh, ow. Say like one of my family members needs a place to stay because they're getting evicted, or they want to get out of their place and they need that place to be able to stay and either pay cheap rent. Really don't care about if I'm helping them. You know, if it's not really helping them and they just want it for convenience, maybe I'll charge them a little bit, but it'd be mostly to put back into the property and everything. But I do know a couple of my family members, well, mostly my wife's family members, they need a place. They're trying to get out of their place with their in-laws, and I know how that is. And they're really good people, and so I would offer them to let them stay in that house and rent-free, and let them stay there for a couple months or so. Let them build up enough down payment, or help them find a place to stay and stuff. But it'll give me overall an awesome place to hang out and build a little lakefront view place to sit down there by the lake, and hopefully it's swimming capable. So it would be just the most awesomest place to be out in the middle of nowhere. I mean, it's not really in the middle of nowhere. It's a college right there, and community college. I'm not even good enough to go to. No. But it'll be the perfect place to own, and it'll be hopefully my future family business. 1, business. 2, living. And then 3, and be an awesome place to have birthday parties. We'll have the lake. We'll have the go-kart court. We'll have the play areas for the kids. And then have a little adult area. Have a little adult area by the lake and up by the house. And have where, you know, kids go to bed. Have somebody watch the kids while they sleep. Probably somebody ain't gonna be able to drink and hang out and party and have an adult time. Apparently there's a metal rod or something. Oh, yep. Oh, it's a tie rod. What do you know, huh? Interesting things you find in your yard. But yeah, just I'm hoping. So now I need to, for one, first thing is gonna be, really I need a job. I need a 9 to 5. Either get back into that shop I was at, or my other available option that I've been discussing with somebody. Off, come. My other available option place was, sorry, I had to grab a leash. My other available place to try to get employment was, I started to do that work for the city, and he said I can get on pretty easy at the city in his department. I hope so. I think that would be, as long as the city, it's like he says, they pay pretty decent, they have decent benefits and what, and to be able to comfortably say I work for the city of Dade City. Not really a place that I want to work, but But if I work for the city, then hopefully it might give the bank lenders and stuff like that a more assured that I have a good place to work and what. I love to be able to do what he does. He rides around zero turn. I'll just turn around this time. He rides around zero turn and cuts grass for the city properties, all the city owned retention ponds and stuff like that. So I think that'll be quite beneficiary. And if not, then hopefully at least I can get a job at, like I said before, like AutoZone or something for now, and work on my plans. But I do need to get back to work soon. My life is struggling pretty bad. So, oh, I might as well mention it. I did lose a couple more little teeth, so my mouth looks like more of a gigantic past, but never done meth, crack, nothing hard. When I was 18 or so, I did coke for a little bit, a year or so, and I do smoke a medicine, as anybody's going to see in my other videos, where I forget where it is and pan the camera around it. I'm not gonna blast it all over my camera, my videos all the time, but if it's around, it's around. I'm sure people's gonna have negative comments, positive comments, and all the fun stuff, so I don't care. It's the only thing that's helped me pretty much in my life, and pretty much the only thing that's helped me since I have my broken leg. I don't take pills. I'm afraid of what pills have done to people, and pills make me throw up, especially when I was in the hospital. That's one of the main things they wanted to keep me in the hospital for the next couple of days, because I kept on throwing up, and I was like, well, you're shoving pills down my throat. Your food tastes like death in a can. I don't want to be in the hospital. Let me go. But everybody has their opinion, so I'll be glad, put it this way, I'll be glad to conversate and argue. I don't care. I got time to argue. Fuck it. But I know that goes for all the hate comments that all the other YouTubers and stuff get. Enjoy the fact that you get somebody hating on you, and use that for motivation to piss them off more, and love the hate. Love the motivation that people wish they can be you, because that's really the only reason why they have reason to hate on y'all, because you're doing shit that they can't do. You have shit that they can't have, because they can't figure out how to get past themselves to get what they want in life. So, like I said, they should be posting videos about who's hating on them and what they're saying and shit, and let the haters be ashamed of how they're treating another innocent freaking American is doing Americans should do. Be happy. So, but I gotta go get beers. She still didn't go to the bathroom. She went pee, but that's it. Ooh, she's trying to jump. Alright, chill. My mother-in-law just walked around the corner. Hey, come inside. But I'm gonna go get beers.